Hi Suzanne, and welcome to Decoration and Design and to Australia.
Thank you.
So basically today you discussed logical design and how it can become emotional design. How does a mathematical or a theoretical edit approach to interiors create an emotive space?
The foundations of any space should have some sort of logic to them. And what I was trying to explain today was that we are not just emotional beings. We come out of mathematics ourselves, and it's a very difficult thing to admit. A lot of people want to think of themselves as spiritual first. But we are actually just chemistry and biology and physics and maths. And I wanted to highlight that today by explaining the Fibonacci principles and the golden ratio and how the human form is just the same really as crocodile backs and artichokes and so on. And so logical design is a very good blueprint because we are the form and the shape we are. Our bodies have certain ratios and proportions within them, and we all have that in common. It isn't an accident, we all have that in common. So using that as a blueprint, so we've got the comfort of space and light. I mean, people are phototropic, they walk towards light. All these things that should be really the blueprint of life should exist, and then from that you can become your own personality. You can then add, you can layer, you can add your own personal emotion, and not all classic chic interiors will look alike by any stretch of the imagination. It all comes down to personality.
You also referred to clothing analogy and when a dress can wear you instead of the other way around. How does this correlate to interiors, and do you see fashion and interiors as being very closely related?
Completely closely related. In fact, when I'm designing chairs, I turn the chairs upside down and so on, as I turn jackets inside out to see what the lining's doing, because you can only be comfortable in clothing if it's cut well, cut for your shape. It doesn't mean you'd have to wear couture, but cut for you, and that it's comfortable by what it's like on the inside. About the dress wearing you or you wearing the dress, if someone walks into your home and says, "This is a great home, I want to move in, you move out," then it isn't personal enough, really. I think you need to personalise. You need to find what suits you, and then personalise it, and for it to really be you and to really ooze you, for it to have your personality rather than the other way around. I mean, I know the kind of interiors that would not suit my personality, and even if they were fantastic interiors, then I wouldn't go there. It's probably why I personally wouldn't employ an interior designer. But then I've been in the business a long time.
Yes, that's true. Furniture you can walk past and not notice. This is sort of one of the things you thought about when you were doing your own furniture design.
Yes, which goes against the grain a bit.
Yeah,
what
what
imagine
elements?
people will want to notice your furniture.
Yeah, what elements do you need to consider though when designing a range like that, so that people walk past it and not notice it?
You have to get it down to its bare bones. So